Cassian Andor, stubborn? Yes. Devoted? Yes. Reliable? Hell yes. He is the determined intelligence officer for the Rebel Alliance with an extreme power of will. A rebel so loyal to his cause, Cassian won't let anything get in his way in order to meet the end goal for the rebellion.
We'll be alright.
But all wars aside, he'd seem like that pretty down-to-earth kind of guy you'd want to get a beer with when he's not fighting Imperialists. That being said, Cassian is most likely a Taurus.
Make 10 men feel like 100.
Jyn Erso. Like Cassian, Jyn shares the same determination of fighting for a cause. Left to fight for her own as a child and growing up, Jyn has become a very independent person, and in turn has made her into a progressive thinker. Transitioning from her life as a criminal to helping the rebellion, Jyn's unorthodox life has become an adventure. But in between that time, she has become a great listener and a great speaker.
The question is what choice? Run, hide, plead for mercy, scatter your forces. You give way to an enemy this evil with this much power, and you condemn the galaxy to an eternity of submission. The time to fight is now!
Yes.
Every moment you waste is another step closer to the ashes of Jeddah.
Jyn's zodiac sign is the Aquarius. Orson Krennic. Tenacious at heart, Krennic will affirm that he is the mastermind behind the Death Star and that it is his golden child, even if that means being moody, to say the least.
We stand here amidst my achievement, not yours!
And expressing an extreme lack of patience to see that statement through.
So I'm still in command?
Although he may be insecure about his position of power and is guided more by his emotion as opposed to his intellect, one of his stronger traits is being intuitive in the situations that surround him. Krennic's zodiac sign is the Cancer. Darth Vader. Powerful, violent, dramatic, and wise, Darth Vader stamps his presence in Rogue One even if it were only a mere scene or two. There isn't much to add to the aura of Vader that isn't already known. He's extremely faithful, yet unforgiving. Will go through extreme measure to uphold the dark side and is a force to be reckoned with, no pun intended. Darth Vader is a Scorpio. Mon Mothma. Analytical and practical, Mothma initially does not want to risk her troops when she listens to Jyn's proposal of stealing the Death Star schematics using the Rebel fleet. This initial decision obviously stems from her deep care for others and not wanting to risk their lives for a task that seems so improbable. As leader of the rebellion, she is a person that is cautious and gives careful thinking to everything and is also an effective communicator. Mon Mothma's zodiac sign is the Virgo. Chirrut Imwe. I am one with the Force and the Force is with me, a mantra he lives by and speaks volume in large part of his courageous and dynamic acts. Does not let his blindness hold his confidence, enthusiasm, and optimism down. Imwe is outgoing as hell and would be the kind of guy you'd want giving the team speech down 20 at halftime in a basketball game. Imwe is the Aries. K2SO. Although not born per se, let's still try to figure out when he was created. A quick-witted, reprogrammed Imperial droid, K2SO is most notable for his problem-solving skills and the ability to spread his comedic relief in any negative situation. Naturally being a robot, he is highly cooperative in helping the rebellion lead their cause, and most importantly, his self-sacrifice goes without saying, making him a Libra. Galen Erso. Galen is left with difficult circumstances throughout the film. He understands the effect and implications the Death Star would have on planet, so his dedication in finding and making a vulnerability within the weapon, even though that means leaving his daughter, makes him a selfless man who's looking out for everyone. He comes across as a very wise and empathetic person. That being said, Galen's sign is the Pisces. Grand Moff Tarkin. An ambitious militant of the Galactic Empire, Tarkin, like Palpatine, is driven to succeed at all costs. With high discipline and self-control, Tarkin makes sure everything is in line with the Imperial forces. Tarkin is the Capricorn. Saw Gerrera. An extremist fighting for the rebel cause, Gerrera may come across as stubborn, but this scene between him and Jyn and how he took her under his wing for a brief period shows him to be a warm-hearted and generous person. Gerrera is the Leo. Bodhi Rook. As a former Imperial cargo pilot, Rook is someone who has probably done his fair share of traveling. He is highly intelligent and useful when the situation calls upon it. He in all likelihood is a Sagittarius. Which leads the zodiac sign of the Gemini to Baze Malbus. Like this symbol, Malbus comes across as someone who doesn't like to do anything alone and definitely needs his companion, Imwe. They fight together and share that affectionate optimism together and are always ready for a challenge.